Hello again YouTubers, it's Todd from the Skates.co.uk scooter team here again to show you some more maintenance and parts you can get for your scooter from our wonderful website. Tonight I'm going to be talking to you about forks. Now these are a stock pair of JD Bug forks that is featured on our scooter we've been working on so far. As you can see them, they're a pretty standard looking pair of forks. They've even got a little hole on there so you can sling your scooter over your back. But I don't have a strap attached to my scooter when I'm riding it down the skate park. These are the forks from my personal Mad Gear. As you can see, they're a little bit chunkier than these JD Bug forks, with a big gusset over the top here, and generally just a lot more material there. Quite a bit heavier, but they're a lot stronger. These will be in stock soon at our website. But today I'm going to show you how pretty much all the mechanism down around your forks and headset works, so you can change your forks if you want. Obviously there's a lot of other aftermarket forks as well out there, so take your pick. Hopefully we'll have some more coming to our website soon, we'll let you know. But how everything works down here, first of all let's go through the parts. Obviously we've got our bars, then our clamp, then our headset. These are headset nuts in a threadless headset, so we've got the two headset cups either side of the head tube, and then the forks and our wheel. So to take this apart, I've pre-loosened everything, so not too much fidgeting about on the website, on the video. So we undo our bolts on our clamp, just slide off our bars, they come off, we put them to one side, we won't need them for this. And then we undo our headset bolts, nuts, sorry. And these you might need to give a little turn with a spanner, big adjustable spanner or a wrench, or if you have a set of headset spanners that's even better, but quite often they don't actually have to be super tight. So take off your first one, and then you might need to hold your wheel to undo it. This whole top part of the headset comes off all as one. All the way, hold the bottom so the whole thing doesn't fall down. And that can come off. Leave that to one side. Now the fork's completely loose, so they can drop out the bottom. This is why I said to hold them before. Slide them out, and there we have our forks. Now you notice on top you've got another race of bearings. Be careful to remember which way they came out, because you want to put them in the same way, so put them down somewhere, leave them all together. They have a little plastic ring around the inside as well, so keep that all together so you don't lose that, because it's a pretty important piece. Make sure you don't lose any of the balls out of there or anything, because then your headset won't run smoothly at all. You've got another one of those, another race of bearings in the top, came out like that. We'll plonk them down, and at this point you probably want to clean out your headset. If you're going to change your forks, there's always a good chance to clean out your headset. Just make sure you clean all the grease out from inside, and then replace it with some decent quality bike grease. Okay, so we're going to replace them with our new set of JD Bug forks. So if you've damaged your forks at all or anything like that, these are available from the website. So we want to put them back in exactly how the other ones came out. So we take our bottom race of bearings, slot them over the top just like the other ones came out. Then we go up through the inside, drop our top bearing race over. You could put that in before if you wanted to. Just make sure you don't damage them with the forks as they come up. And then top of our headset, threaded headset, just thread that down onto the forks all the way. It takes a bit of spinning. And then once that gets down towards tightening up, this just wants to be finger tight. You want to take all of the rattle, so you don't want any of that movement, so you want to tighten up a bit more. So there's no movement, but you still want it to spin nice and freely without too much, so you might want to take it so it spins nice and freely but no movement at all. So there we go, that's spinning okay, but there's no movement there. And then we bring our top nut down over the top. stretch till it gets down to that. Now you want to be able to tighten this top nut to the bottom nut without moving the bottom nut. So the bottom nut needs to be held either by a strong hand or a spanner, and then you tighten the top nut on top of it. But you don't want it to jam up. You just want it to still spin freely. So you need to tighten it up nice and tight, but without compromising how that moves. Give that a little bit of a turn with the spanner. And your bars go back on top. Line them all up with your wheels. Tighten up your bolts, and you're good to go again. So if you need any of these parts or need any advice, come see us at the website skates.co.uk. See you next time.